Well, good afternoon, everybody who's watching. Today I'm going to do a little mining, fill the carrier up, not fill it up completely, and then do a bit of exploring. Right, the state of the system is, this is where we are in the galaxy. After the last stream I jumped a little. So we're heading to Colonia. You'll be there. Now I'll try and jump a few more and then do a lot of mining and fill it up again. But we'll be exploring this little patch around where we are. Now I have moved into this system. I did jump a couple of jumps out and then found this nice tritium hotspot. So I'll be going and collecting a couple of hundred of those first. Let's get some drones on board. 100 will do. Don't want to be mining too long. I'll say once I get back from Colonia I'm definitely undecided whether or not to sell the carrier. I mean, it is a big overhead. It's an expense, and exploring with it, if you're on your own, it feels like dragging a brick around with you. If you've got a few friends and stuff like that, or a squadron, it's different, but it does slow you down a lot. You are carrying a base around. I just checked my other programs are loading.
Ship departure confirmed. 07 Commander pt9, exploration buddy at your service.
And we'll get SRV survey up and running. Always useful. And we should be able to find out where the tritium hotspot is. Let's hope it's a good one. Nope. Well, I know where it is. It's somewhere over here. There's a big planet with a ring around it. Where that ring is, I don't know. We're probably sideways onto it and we're in the wrong mode. That's better. Where did the tritium hotspot go? Seems to have lost that. Right. Where did it go? There it is. Right, let's go and get some fuel. Go on this side of it, head towards the middle, and if I get lost, I'll mark the main gas giant's position and head that way. In the meantime, for these mining operations, I've got something essential, which is a nice French press full of good coffee. Just brewing nicely. Okay, we're on the wrong side of the star, so I think we'll put on some night vision. And we'll switch the lights on. Right then, asteroids, stand by for a probing. Does this one look likely? He's slightly angry, but we'll stay on his good side. I'll shoot a probe up him. Brace yourself. 17%, not too shabby. Very angry, this one. Let's mine his trick before he gets all worked up about it. Try not to get any closer than necessary. Don't want it to give us a left hook. As we're at it, we'll find out what this guy's got. He looks a bit worked up as well. Don't know why, he's got nothing. Keep our eyes on the angry one and fire another probe while we're at it. So be efficient. Nothing on him. This one. Nothing. That one. I'm in a tritium hotspot, aren't I? %. Oh, beggars can't be choosers. I'll take it as he's in front of me, and my mining laser is hot. After this one, we can probe some others. Let's get this done efficiently. And the next. Why am I refining low temperature diamonds? I should have ignored those. Low temperature diamonds used to be really good. That's what I made my first billion off. But the market's dropped out of them now. Don't know why. If something's good, they nerf it so hard that it's not even worth looking at. Like all games, they over-nerf things. Such as getting merits for exploring. I mean, that was a stupid nerf. Companies can be absolutely stupid. You used to get a bit too much merits for exploring. And one chap, I think it was Fiery Toad, he went out. He'd spent several years out exploring in the black without returning to the bubble. When this new power play went on, or came out, he came back to the bubble, dumped several years worth of exploration data and got a load of levels, and FDead didn't like that. So they nerfed it. They nerfed it to anything. I mean, not many people have several years worth of data. In fact, most of us have hardly anything. So, exploring for merits is now absolutely rubbish. May as well not do it. 1% tritium, not worth. What about that guy? He's a nice, happy looking asteroid. Yes, I'm not surprised he's happy sitting there smug with his 21%. Near 22. Come on, limpets, stock me up. We're going hunting. It's asteroid season. So, anyone seen these new emerald paint jobs? And why aren't they available for older ships? I've got a ship they would be absolutely ideal on. Slow down. Slow. There's a bit of an angry one on the left of this one. And an angry one to the right. Angry one to the right and the left. Left looks closer. Let's give him a probing. Nope. I expect he was jealous of the asteroid in front of me. Try that one. Slightly upset, but not much. Nope. What about this one? He looks very placid. Very laid back. Seven. I'll do. And we have some subsurface, but that's for a different mining mission. What? Wait a minute, I read this one wrong, didn't I? 1% tritium. I'm reading tritium. Reading water rather than tritium. Okay, missed this big asteroid. Why have I got water? What else has suddenly appeared on the not ignore list? Where did that probe go that I just fired up? Ouch. That asteroid hit me. Hmm. Nothing. Come on. How about this one? Time to press me coffee. And what have we got? Not a lot. I have this one and his friend next door. Let's try this one. Collectors are all disappearing. Never mind. 6%, and what are you? Just out of interest. Absolute rubbish. Okay, 6% it is. Slow down. Slow down. There you go. And get the next probe off. I'll keep going for these happy looking asteroids, but perhaps I should go for the really ugly and angry ones. No, this'll do. The ugliness rating is how many bumps and crags they've got, and the angriness rating is how fast he's spinning. So if they're both ugly and angry, there's a good chance they'll hit you. We don't want to be hit by an ugly asteroid. Or an angry one. So this one's kind of miffed, but slightly ugly. Whereas that one's kind of all laid back and happy. By the way, what is a Google Talent Scout? So Thought I'd ask. A self-made title. 10%. This one is ugly and slightly angry. So I don't want to be mining from there because they'll come up from above there and whack me on the head. So if we go around to his side where he's not looking, can approach them without them getting too angry at you. Did we do this one? Yes, I think we did. And he was not good. Supposed to be heading that way. I think we've got him. What about this one? In the distance. Limp it away. This one's ugly but kind of placid. Whereas that one's ugly and slightly angry. This one's fairly happy actually. But he is a bit of a could be difficult keeping the asteroid from hitting the limpets. So if we mine off to the side, the limpet should come off at a tangent, or the rock should come off a tangent and avoid the asteroid from coming around and taking a swing. Now this one's definitely more upset than that one. And probably just as ugly. And no tritium. This one, better looking, still slightly miffed. So the perfect one would be an absolute sphere, it would be the best looking asteroid in the world. No matter how angry it got or spun, it would never come round and whack you. Nope, don't like that one. Tritium. We'll take it. So what you don't need to mine is an angry and ugly asteroid. Because these ones aren't very angry at all. Not that ugly. Would help if they had tritium. We'll fire one off at this guy and get back on track. Back to the centre of the tritium hotspot. %. I'll just check you out on the way. Very little anger in this one. Not turning to the dark side at all. Will do. As you're sitting in front of me. And back on course is this way. Problem with coming off course is I don't know whether I've prospected that one. Let's try it anyway. Why didn't you fire the prospector, limpet? I guess the prospector bumped into a collector on its way out. Pretty poor tritium, that one. Even worse tritium, like 0. And this one's a bit uglier and a bit angrier. Even the prospector doesn't really like it. And nor do I, because of the tritium content. This one's a happy and nice looking asteroid. How much tritium we got? Don't want these. Don't want water. Oh, we're creeping up to that one. There's tritium in there, them thingies. How much tritium did I have? Just looking at all the other stuff in the cargo hold. 93. Make it 100. Oh, it's worth it making proper coffee. Can't believe for the past few weeks I've been drinking instant and it's just like brown water with not really any flavour. Like that, it's water with no flavour. Just like that asteroid. Oh, we got selenium. Very nice. Hey drones, in we come. Is that it? Few of you need a recharge, I reckon. Tritium, 8%. I'll take it. And we have surface deposits, which I shall shoot first. There's one. What else? Let's have a look. Is that it? One surface deposit. Okay, we'll take the non-surface deposits. This mining volley repeater can mine surface deposits as well, unlike a normal mining laser. Which is not bad. It's easier than firing these displacement missiles. Well, there's one thing those missiles rely on is ammunition, and the mining volley repeater doesn't need it. While we're at it, what have you got? Oh, hang on. Ah, I've already done you. But do you have a little brother hiding behind you? Yes, you do. Nothing. Nothing. Sounds ugly and slightly angry. I think we can sneak in. %, you bet you can sneak in. don't like the cut of this one's jib. I think he's trying to pulverise me drones. He gets a chance, which he doesn't. Ha. Ha ha ha. And the next, what are you? Where's that prospector gone? We need a drone traffic control around here. I think they're hitting each other. Tritium 20, I'll take that. Even though he's a little bit angry. And what's that? That's a nice little surface deposit. Nice one trit. Didn't peel him off though. Damn. Out of position now as well. Why don't I go around the side? Should we try those surface displacement missiles? Is it even on this side? Looks like it. Oh well. Screw you. In the wrong position to attack this angry asteroid though. So I don't know whether it's depleted or not. Can't see anything coming off it, so I'm guessing so. Some nice looking asteroids ahead. All we need is some tritium out of them. Seven. So we've got this one to mine. Then we've got one on our left to prospect. Or my left. Or if you're with me, our left. If you're not, my left. Prospector are incoming. %. Thank you very much indeed. Make our way between these angry ones. And we'll get on his good side. About there. So you are the ideal asteroid. You're slightly angry. You're not bad looking, but you've got a hell of a lot of tritium. And we're going to look at this guy. Or were we? It's weird how sometimes these prospectors just don't launch. No bugs in this game. Oh no. 10% trit though. Whoa. Another one there. Kind of close between these asteroids. And a bit out of range in places. %. Okay, dronies, do your stuff. How many limpets have we got left? One. Okay. We're not prospecting anymore. We are shooting. Whoa! Didn't mean you, sir. Didn't mean you. Oh, I did. So if you drop any stuff. No, you don't. One limpet in stock. Perhaps I should have brought more. I didn't check how much I've actually mined though. Nothing coming off you. Absolutely nothing. And you? What have you got? Stuff's coming off you, and the drones are going to get it. No more coming off you. What about that one? Doesn't matter. Let's pick these up. Check the stock. 175 trit. No drones remaining. Should obtain more drones. It's just a bit of a crappy tritium field. The luck was not on our side today, but it'll do. I'm not making any more drones as the carrier's not far away, and I feel like a bit of exploring. Why have we got low temperature diamonds again? Strange. Perhaps it's just finishing up the stuff in the hopper. And we're running out of drones because they're going, so let's head back to the carrier. Do some exploring. And let's jump. See drones? So the low temperature diamond market has fallen out, but what about void opals? I wonder what they're like. Let's unload, get on the Explorer. Now we have to restock due to using those missiles. Right, tritium depot, 600. $777. What have we got in our cargo hold? We don't want low temperature diamonds. 96,000 galactic average. That's just dropped stupidly. As usual, over nerfing. Typical of all these games companies though, FDev included. Let's whack 'em with a Nerf bat till they bleed. Right, down to the real work. Again, the real work is fueling this carrier, and I don't like fueling the carrier. If I wanted to be a miner, I'd go mine in the bubble. Yeah, I think I'm getting rid of the carrier when I get back. It's like the old ball and chain. I want to explore. I could have been to Colonia on the first episode of this series. If only there was something out there that really worked on remote sending the carriers around the place. Right, what have we got? I have done a couple of explorations in here. To try and find this tritium hotspot. F2 White Star, we'll try that one. I suppose a carrier is good around the bubble or something if you want to base somewhere where there's something going on, like say an operation or a community goal, or you want to build an expansion base or something, I don't know. They don't work with exploring. The last thing we need is more civilization around the galaxy. Plenty of that in the bubble. Right, what have we got? Probably too close to the star. It looks like we have a water world and some snowballs. A1 to 7 the high metal content, which is looking good. And blue ball. Oh, that's a good one. And there's another water world. What was this? Rocky body. I think we've hit jackpot. There's some nice worlds around here. Icy body. Go away, you're in a different league, icy body. What a world! Where's Kevin Costner? Whoa! And we've got another water world somewhere. They keep coming. This is one hell of a system.
High metal content body B2 is terraformable. Planet B2 has a potential exploration value of 2600 credits.
Right, we've got 2 more. And a 3rd water world. Okay, let's have a look at this beautiful system. Right, we have got a lot of planets to explore. And a lot of actual ranking coming in. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terraformables. One of those terraformables has life on it. A1 is okay. A2's okay. A2A's a bit of a nothing. A3's okay. A4 is terraformable. A5A is terraformable with 1 biological. A6 water world terraformable. Sorry, A5 water world. A6 is another water world which is not terraformable, and all these. And what's that one? That's got 1 biological. Unfortunately, it's an icy body. So we'll go through these by the numbers. This is looking to be a fairly good system. Starting at 1. Super Cruise Assist. This is kind of a dream system, especially it's a dream system pre-Horizons. Post-Horizons, if it had a few more bios on, it would be. But look at all this. About 18 million's worth of elite explorer rank. Too fast, 7 probes it says. And how was that? I'll do nicely. Numero 2. Oh dear. You are behind me. Ooh, shiny thing ahead. Don't bump into the shiny thing, the big glowy ball. Okay, Super Cruise Assist is a bit boring, but what the hell, I can sip my coffee while the ship takes us there. I was thinking about getting the filter coffee maker up here, but that's just a bit too much coffee. And number 2 is another high metal content worth 247,000. There's 2 A's next to it, we may as well do that. And just do the whole system. Another 7 probes. A bit of a odd world. What's that thing there? Some sort of crater.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
And we'll do its little moon. Which is behind it. Okay, it's taken us into the upper atmosphere, but I'm not boosting because it'll take about half an hour to get back. Right, Moon, what have you got? The next one is another high metal content world with hot, thick carbon dioxide. How is carbon dioxide thick unless it's solid? It's never a liquid. It's a solid or a gas. Does that mean it's solid carbon dioxide? But if it's hot, it can't be solid. Right, little moon. This is a moon. 6 probes. It's one big moon. Too fast. Surface scan. I mean surface scan. And the old generic asteroid crater. Right. Number 3. I don't care whether number 4's first. We're taking it in numeric order. And we are going to boost out of the way for this one. Because even if your ship can't handle an SCO, it's really good just for getting out from behind planets. So always fit one, and they do give you a little bit of extra range on your jump. Okay, they're no good for going across a system which is 400,000 light seconds wide or bigger, but luckily there ain't many of those. If you got Super Cruise Assist, you can just hit that and go make a coffee. Check on your social media or whatever people do. Post a dance on TikTok. Practice their creaky voices. Put Botox in their lips or something. Right, another one. This one is 237,000. And we're in need of 7 probes again. Another one, it's got zits on it, hasn't it? These are pimples.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Okay, the next one is number 4. And it's behind me. Remember, in orbit, the top of your ship is facing the planet. So never do a normal loop, always do an inverse loop if you're going to turn around. Or else you'll skim the atmosphere and slow down. strange. This has gone really quick now. When I was taking pictures for the screenshots and stuff, for the starting screens and thumbnails, this was really slow, this camera. What's happening? I do not know. Perhaps something's changed. I double tap. Yeah, she's a nice looking ship. We found a rather nice system. You can see all of that lot are terraformables, terraformable water worlds, all high metal contents, another water world which is terraformable. A lot of good stuff in this system. This is a system of systems. So a 7. Yeah, I worked it out, about 18 million's worth of exploration data for being an explorer rather than an exobiologist. So that's quite a bit. Quite a considerable bit. Now I may as well explore the whole system because why not? And there is two biologicals. It's even a terraformable with a biological thingy on it, which is I've never quite heard of before. Oops, forgot to launch the probes. How many? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try them.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
And the next, which is A5. And it's just over there. We've got A5A, which we've got to make a landing on because it's the terraformable with exobiology, which is interesting. Have I ever come across that before? I don't think so. A5A rocky body. Very unusual. There probably are more out there, but I'm just saying, I've never come across it. So, water world first, and then it's moon. Bit of landing and a bit of scanning. Bit of probing first, of course. Probing is good if you're not on the receiving end. Be the prober, not the probee. And 7 for this one. Coming in hot. There they go.
Surface scanned by 50%.
100. Right, that was 4.68 million. And its moon is 5A. Which is behind me. Which is another terraformable. They just keep coming. Out of range. And we're getting there. Let's have a look. 6 probes, 3 as usual. So what have we got on here? Bacterium, probably.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scanned.
And stratum. So you know what that means. This is worth 95 mil. How's about that then? Oh, damn, stop. Damn Super Cruise when I didn't want it. Okay. This looks like a good spot to drop. What is the gravity on here? As soon as I ask that, the screen changes. It is a moon, shows it should be okay. So we've got a choice of 3 stratums. It's not the 95 mil. Oh, I'm pretty sure of that. Could be the 6 mil, Could be the 13 or it could be the 81. Probably the 6. So, let's find out. Launch the lucky shuttle. I don't really have a lucky shuttle, they both kind of lucky. Don't know why I've got to. When I get to Colonia, I'll probably leave the double bay on the carrier by a single. There's a stratum. I don't really need much to spot this. Mark 1 eyeball needed. That's all we need. What are you? Get the gun out. You're the 6.8 million. I thought as much. Crappy strat.
Leaving 500-meter colony range of stratum paleus. Scan count is 1.
One more, and then the rest of the system awaits. This is one damn good system.
Leaving 500-meter colony range of stratum paleus. Scan count is 2.
Not even hard to find. Right, where's me ship? Delilah on board. In we come. And while this is happening, let's grab some coffee. Proper coffee, not instant. So much better. And I'll be awake all night again. So we're looking at A6 Waterworld. Somewhere over there, probably the other side of the star, I think. Let's have a look at this orrery. Orrery. So there's the B star. There's the A star. There's A6 and A7 is the other side. We've just been to A5, so bit of a trip between those two and a fair trip between the others. Not too bad though. Now to get to the other side it's 203 light seconds to get to the B star. So that's where either we go and make beverages and do something, or we use our Super Cruise Overdrive. Or is it Super Cruise Overshoot? Damn, I wonder where that little keyboard's gone. I had a keyboard somewhere. Okay, Waterworld, only a mere 1.5 mil. Not bad. This used to be the best way of, one of the best ways of making money apart from mining. Without shooting things. And coming in far too fast. But luckily for me, Super Cruise Assist. It's been a nice little bit while I watch the world drift by. Waterworld with ice caps.
Surface scanned by 50%.
And we've missed a bit. There. It'll always happen. Boom.
Surface scan complete.
Don't know why I did that. Wrong button. Right, we have A7, which is the other side of the sun. Or the star. So that's the furthest away of the A series. Let's get out of the shadow of this planet. $5,000. Time for a short slurp on the coffee. Have I got any snacks? No, not really. I have no snacks. I'm going to have to go to the shops. Get some of those, what are they? Aldi's own Snack Right. Mighty Yeast Extract Almonds and Cashews. Very Moorish. Problem is, the bags are just a bit too big. Not like a small bag of peanuts, it's like a large bag of peanuts. They are much nicer than peanuts. And once you pop, you can't stop. Unlike Pringles, once you pop, you throw them in the bin and use the tube for something useful. Like a flash extension for your camera. How do you pronounce this system? Ploy Usi Kun. Ploy Usi Kun. Who named these stars? Even the sectors. Ploy. What's PLOI stand for? Palestine Liberation Orthopedic Institute. No clue. And I'm babbling on. I'm doing an Alex. Right, my biggest mystery these days since I've tried dual streaming is, does chat work on Twitch? Because I've never seen anything there. I can type something there and I can see it, but I can't see it anybody else, so probably doesn't work. Right, out of range. 7 probes. Oops, that misfired. Maybe.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Right, and now for the jump. And we'll start at the top. B1. High metal content. We'll put in super critters. Assist. We won't use that yet. Need a bit of a boost. Do Cadbury still make the boost bar? Haven't eaten Cadbury's chocolate in years now, since it was taken over by a conglomerate and they've changed all the ingredients and made it crap. Instead of a glass and a half of milk in the milk chocolate, they put bloody oil in it. If I wanted to eat vegetable oil or coconut oil, I could buy it in a jar. 9 a chocolate bar. Anyway, there's too much sugar in it. So me, I'm on the 85% cocoa butter, cocoa solids. Tastes much better. And actually good for you. As long as you don't eat a couple of bars, a couple of squares a day, we'll be good. Right, apply OSC Kuhn D7. Here we go. Well, we're 4,000 light seconds out, but here we go. Another biological in this, and it'll probably be a 5 million worth of bacterium, I'm guessing. Three water worlds, I mean, come on. How often do you get that? 2 of them terraformable. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In total, 5 bodies terraformable in this system. As I said, how do you terraform a water world? If it's made of water, do you drain some away? Do you chuck rocks at it so you can make some mountains? Or will it be remaining a water world? You've just got to change the atmosphere. terraformables are nitrogen, so how would you make oxygen? Well, you need plants to make oxygen, and it's a water world, so I presume you'd need some sort of algae, but they feed off sunlight and CO2. And if it's just nitrogen, what feeds off nitrogen? And what gas does that give out? Seven probes anyway. So overthinking games.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
We're done. Number 1, B1. B2 is next. And that's behind this planet. B2 and B2A. B2A is Little Rocky. B2 is terraformable. This would make a nice system for colonization. Or would it? Are there enough landables in here? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be a good colonization system. It's a long way out at the moment. It's all these messages. Purchase order budget exceeded. Didn't know I still had a purchase order. What's the budget on the carrier? We got plenty of money on it. Oops. Don't knock things over on the desk and hit other things that go flying into your face. That is a good idea. I don't get all this budgets and purchasing and stuff. I'm no trader. I'm an explorer. A bit of a fighter. Well, I certainly am in a kestrel. That is a ship of ships. Okay, 6 probes. Probing incoming. Did I say this was the water world? No, it's just terraformable.
Surface scan complete.
Just terraform a bubble. Don't know who'd want to live on air. There's no mountain ranges or oceans or anything. How would you terraform a world that's got no mountains on? I mean, you'd need to have a magnetic core that's spinning and tectonics and stuff like that. Don't just like plant some grass on there and leave it. It does have a CO2 atmosphere, so you could start generating oxygen with suitable plants. Not what I wanted. 2A. Where'd that? It's behind the planet. Right, this is the moon of whoever gets this terraformable body. Pity we can't fly down to these high atmosphere planets. I may give Star Citizen another bit of a go. I can't remember how to play it, and my joysticks are not set up. But I think it's a free fly week this week, so I'm not playing it then. Because all these people who aren't in the game kind of lag it out. So definitely not ready for beta yet. What we need is a flowchart on if Star Citizen is going to be released. Okay, question. Is Star Citizen going to be released? Draw a little diamond underneath. Is Chris Roberts alive? Yes or no? If yes, go back to the question. If no, say soon. Right, and I'm now looking for the next one in this system. B1, B2, B2A, B4. How about B3? That's a water world. And that's behind this moon? Not quite. And the next one, B3, which is a terraformable water world. These big systems that I've got to explore must be boring. Viewer wise, that is. You know, I'm not getting really any risk of crashing anywhere into these planets. Unless of course the game goes down. I just thought, what are my objectives this week? Power play. Like I'm going to do power play out here. Yeah. No. The only power play I could do would be the operations stuff. Which kind of would be handy, but I want to get the engineer with the level 5 fuel scoop pinned in Colonia when I get there. Might start jumping the carrier quite a few more jumps. I would like to get the auto jumping thing for the carrier working, but that mean doing something. Why we can't do that in game, I don't know. So much we can't do in game. So much it relies on external programs and the web. And that's 4 million in the bag. Right, next. B3, B4. Target obscured behind the planet. Let's have a little push out of the way. There we go. Finish up this cup of coffee, and I've still got another whole cup. This coffee mug's 3/4 of a pint, so I'll be shaking by the end of the next one. Do I care if the coffee's gone cold? No, because it's too hot. Okay, it's not iced coffee. But who cares? It's not a hot drink. And the temperature in the room is going up. 26.5 at the moment. It was at 30 yesterday, and I did not really feel like streaming. I watched some, but I didn't feel like it. And we've passed, it's almost 7 o'clock, which is 6 o'clock Zulu time. So it will be cooling down. We've passed the hot point in the day, which is about 2 or 3 o'clock, I think. Sun heats up one side, moves around a bit for a few hours and heats up the other side. and then buggers off down below the horizon. That's what I like. Didn't get much sleep last night because it was just too hot again. So got up at 5 o'clock, did some stuff, and I thought, nope, I need some shut-eye. So yappy, I hear you, yappy dog. You can't hear it, but yappy dog number 1. Just as well these two yappy dogs don't get together, because there's one either side of the house. We ought to breed the yap out of small dogs. Six probes. B4, just a high metal content. Looks like some nice clouds.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
And B5. Don't tell me the planet's in the way. Almost. Right, onwards. B5. B5. Highly dangerous, this exploring with Super Cruise. There's a nebula over there. Heading to a star. ISS EX. Imperial Starship Explorer. 7 probes on this one. Need some rearward probes. And 1, 2, 3, and 1 in the face. Look at those cloud formations. You can't see them now.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
And this was 5. Next is 6, which is just a hop away. And then we have 7 and 7A. Damn big system this. Whoa, we've missed something. B6. No, how do we miss B6? Oh, this is B6. Just an icy body. Then it's 7. B6. We're just down to ices now. I'm sure this thing used to show you gravity. Or is it just weird gravity? We've got some with 0.2G and 1.22G. Strange, it doesn't show you the gravities. That is Elite Dangerous Exploration Buddy, which is a window I'm looking at below the screen, because I have a little 11-inch monitor below my two 24s. They're dead handy, those little 11s. Cheap too, and fitting almost anywhere. Powered by USB. Can't beat powered by USB, especially USB 3. I do have a kind of super slim book laptop, which is good, but it's powered by USB 2, so you can't keep it on. It doesn't charge fast enough. Seven probes again. Big boy. Slow down. And in the face. Now number 7. 7 and 7A. Oops, behind me. Do not loop that way. 4,000. We'll reduce that a little. Keeping the gravity well. Let's get it below 1,000 and then we'll face the planet and let the super cruise assist take over. There we go. Now we'll reduce it to 50% throttle rather than full, so we don't actually hit the planet. And the little one above it, which is going at about a 1 o'clock position, is the one with the single biological on, which is going to be a bacterium at a guess. Probably worth 5 million minimum, with first footfall. First footfall. First footfall. 8 probes. Interesting. See where we get.
Surface scanned by 50%.
It was fibbing. It only needed 4. And the last planet, or the last moon in the system is there. And the last body in the system is there. Yappy dog is still yapping at something. Probably a cloud. Or a leaf. What is wrong with yappy dogs? 6 probes. Coming in hot. Big crater there. Big crater. Fonticular. We'll carry on the orbit until we hit the light side. Don't know what the fonticular's worth, but whatever. And what's that nebula? And there's the sun just breaking over the horizon. I'll be able to get a nice photo with that on a different planet. Do we reckon? Oh, there's that big crater. Let's go for that big crater. Find out fonticular inside it. Where'd it go? Did we pass it? Maybe. That's it over there. I see you. So 1.5 kilometers up into that one, and we'll launch at the last planet, or the last body in the system. Fine stuff. Fonticular. Could that be it? That looks fonticular-ish. How hard was that to find? Let's move up to it. Put the green on the map. There we go, and you are worth, I'm guessing 20 mil. $28 mil. Very nice. Very silky.
Leaving 500-meter clock the colony range of Fonticula or pupa. Scan count is 1.
It's a nice little bonus on top of this system. Thought I landed closer. Oh, I did. Dull. I did land closer. Right, last one. They're all over the bloody planet.
Meter clock the colony range of Fonticula or pupa. Scan count is 2.
All over it. It's 1.5 hours mapping a system where every planet is worth mapping. Well then, Delilah. Let's get you turned around. And I'm finished with the system. A system of systems. And the next system is not this one. M star red dwarf. Another red dwarf. Another red dwarf. K-type. Maybe. K2. K2's a mountain. We'll go to K2. K2 are where the Balties come from. Right, what have we got in here? I need to scoop me fuels. Well, I may as well, just in case it's a big system. But there's only 10 bodies. So, probably won't need that much, but as I'm flying around the star, why not? Why not? Right, let's have a see. What have we got? We have a star. A star from afar. A bit like a dove from above. And icy, and a high metal. There's a chance. Maybe less of a chance.
What biological signals found on high metal content body 1?
Could be a stratum.
What biological signals found on icy body 7?
What's a high? Thin sulfur dioxide. A high metal. Thin neon on that one. On the previous. What are you? Snowball? And a high metal.
Biological signals found on high metal content body 2.
So they're both thin sulfur dioxide. So they will both have probably the same thing on them. Maybe not. And there's one on that one as well, which will be a bacterium thin neon. Take a look at number 1. I think if I didn't have the carrier, I could just start jumping to Colonia. Now I've got to refuel it, and it only does 500 light year jumps. Could I just jump to Colonia anyway? I could do. Certainly could in this ship. What would he take me? 3/4 an hour? An hour from where I am? And do I have to use a third party to make neutron jumps? That's what I want to know. Do I have to? Because there's too many bloody third party stuff you need in this game. Okay, when it came out it was okay because there was a lot of stuff, but computers have moved on. They've got more powerful. I think we need the in-game engine to do things. And we have bacterium. Of course we do. Bacterium is all over the place, as usual. And it's worth 8.5 to 9.5 million. With first footfall, of course. And what colour is the bacteria? It's green. Why am I not using the shuttle? Because I don't need to. The planet's flat, the bacteria is spottable. And the ship's good to look at from the ground. So why use the shuttle? Enough of stuff on flat ground anyway.
Leaving 500-meter clonal colony range of bacterium Cerberus. Scan count is 1.
Okay, it's harder to land than the shuttle, but whatever. You should make your mind up. So it goes green, then it goes blue, then it goes red. See, alignment okay. Now land. 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 Thank you. But even with this is faster than using the Nomad. Getting on and getting off the planet. Oh, let me walk up there. Let me enter the ship. Knock, knock, knock. Now, back to the blue circle of disappointment.
Leaving 500-meter colony range of bacterium surplus. Scan count is 2.
Right, next. Oh, I don't have to dock with the Caspian. I don't have to put the hard points in. I can just launch into space. And the next planet is number 2. So I'll get out of this one's atmosphere. Or gravitational well, I should say. Now, any engineers who can strip off the probe on one of my Nomads and mount it to the front of the Caspian or the Mandalay. The probe is actually about the size of a large pistol, so I'm sure there's space. Can't we have the Nomad interplanetary? Six probes. What have we got? Bacterium, I'm guessing. Big crater on the bottom, big crater on the right. Bacterium again. There's that big crater. Now whether it was on the bottom or the right, I don't know. But it's there. And it's full of bogies. Sorry, bacterium. Bogies in English are what you Americans call boogers. And it's going to be 9.75 or 8.449 million. Down we jolly well go. Shall we use a nomad? Maybe. What colour's the bacterium? Can we see the bacterium? Or is it brown on brown? No, it's green on brown. There's bacterium. First footfall. Well, who would have thunk? Yep, somebody sneezed on the planet and stuff grew. That's why it's green.
Leaving 500-meter colony range of bacterium surplus. Scan counted 1.
Yep, somebody snotted on this planet quite well. A chew. Do those bumpers take away from the hologram? Because the hologram runs under it. I might take them off. Who needs bumpers? They don't do anything. Unsuitable terrain. Somebody left something here. Like a bit of a shovel. What if I turn it that way? That's suitable. Down quick before it changes its mind. Oh, perfectly flat field. And all this unsuitable terrain because there's a rock. Don't we have any compliance in these landing legs? Or surely they'd just crush a rock. Do they know these ships are supposed to land on planets? I'm in a bad mood because I can't get on my ship. Okay? I want to go up there. Up there. I want to go into the interior of my ship and get into a loadout and change what rifle I have in that loadout. And I can't do it. I have to do it on a space station. Why? Why can't I change my looks of my loadouts on my ship? Because you don't have any fucking ship interiors. Right, what else have we got in this system? Load of shit. Let's go.
First discoverer of star system for intelligent AC-16-1, primary star type.
Right. What am I doing? Scanning the system. I was just having an internal rant about something. No need for you to hear it. Body 3, thin nitrogen.
Mark biological signals found on high metal content body 4.
That's a bloody thin nitrogen. Oh, we've got some high metal content wheels anyway.
Same biological signals found on rocky body 2 AF.
Well, we're going to be doing some of this here, I guess. Rocky body 1. Rocky body 1. We go to Rocky Body 1. Then we scan. And we see same stuff as Rocky Body 2 and Rocky Body 3. And we make lots of money. We are rich. And we can't spend it on anything because every new thing in the game doesn't take money, it takes other monies. How many monies are there in this game? Technically there's normal monies, which are supposed to buy everything. Then there's engineering material monies for ships, engineering material monies for on foot, which several things like data and goods you can't buy for monies, you can't make for monies. Why can't we buy goods for monies? Now we've got new monies for operations. It'll soon be like Guild Wars 2. It's got so many monies, nobody's got a bloody clue. How many probes? 6.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
That's a rocky body. Number 2. We go up, we probe. This is a whole bloody galaxy and there's really bugger all variety in it. And the problem with Star Citizen is there's only 5 solar systems in it. The problem with Starfield is there's many more solar systems and everything's kind of repeats itself. But No Man's Sky there's many solar systems and everything starts looking the same. We need a happy medium. We need a better procedural engine. More variety in here, less variety in No Man's Sky. And there's none in the others. I mean, X4 looks good, but it's a single player. Same as Starfield. At least in Starfield you get decent engineering, decent CQC. And ship interiors. What else do you get ship interiors in No Man's Sky? Star Citizen and which other epic space game? Don't know about X4. There must be another epic space game that you get ship interiors. No, there isn't. Exploration. That's Elite Dangerous. No Man's Sky. One's got too much stuff and the other's got not enough. Exploration in Starfield, not really. Exploration Star Citizen, bugger all. You know where everything is.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
And 2A. Which is there. Four probes.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Alioida, Bacterium, Fungoida, Tussock. Go with the Alioida, because that's where the other thing is. And we'll go back round to the light side.
Orbital flight engaged.
Light side approaching. down to here. Insert into orbit, insert into glide, slightly mountainous terrain. Two kilometers up, throttle back, get out of the Nomad, launch it. Got the landing gear down, do a scan. Find the green stuff. Land anywhere you want to. Disembark. Pull out your scanner. Scan that. We're 16 million. 16 million what? You can't buy shit with 16 million. Because they've all got their own little currencies now. Rinse and repeat for every other bloody planet in the whole galaxy.
Leaving 150 meter colony
Such fun.
scan count is 1.
What the hell am I doing? Nothing to really explore.
Leaving 150 meter colony range of Alio is Laminae. Scan count is 2.
Now we look for other stuff. Can't remember what it was. Don't care. That stuff. Fungoida. Same mushrooms, different planet. How come these things migrate so far? What's with interplanetary mushrooms?
Leaving 300 meters colony range of 136. Scan count is 1.
Land somewhere. Somewhere where the Caspian can't land. That's why you need to buy this ship with a different currency. Do I want a better fuel scoop? Oh, your money is not welcome here. You've got to use a different currency. Excuse me, can you fit this scope on my rifle? No, you need a different currency. Can you teach me how to fit the scope on the rifle? No. You don't know how to use a screwdriver. Only engineers can use screwdrivers. Can I buy a scope and fit it on the rifle? Like fuck you can. Like I said, screwdriver skills.
Leaving 300 meters past Colonia range at 111 citizens. Scan count is 2.
There's a fungus among us. Have I seen it before? Yes, I have. How far away? About 10,000 light years. Now we've got a crying child outside the window. Somebody needs to do something about that. What am I missing? Bacterium? Will the bacterium be in here? Somebody's just told the crying child that you can't get ship interiors. So I've made it cry. Oh, and your money is no good. Got to have special money for other stuff. It's all this money I've got when I get rid of the carrier because I can't be arsed supporting it. All this money will be worth bugger all because you can't buy anything with it that you haven't already got. You've got 17 billion credits and I've got bugger all to spend it on. What's the exchange rate between credits and mercenary coins? Nothing. Can't have them. Why not? Because it's for endgame users. You mean endgame users who are banging their head on the wall because there's no variety in the game? I think I understand what they're saying now. As wide as an ocean, as deep as a micron. There's the other stuff.
Leaving 500-meter colony range of bacteria malformed. Scan counted 2.
Lots of fungus. Is bacterium worth 8? Who cares? Oh, there's some purple stuff. Obviously onto the different biome now. There's some green stuff. Go back for the purple stuff. Now the purple stuff is green. The tussocks have arrived. Hi Delta. How's it going? I'm doing the same old shit on a planet for a different day. Collecting monies which I can't spend on anything really. The only thing to do is to rent a carrier.
Leaving 200 meters.
I mean, I haven't bought the carrier, it's bloody rental.
Scan counted 1.
Well, I'm getting lots of exploration data. If I dump the carrier out here, I get rid of it. Where do all my ships go? Did it go back to Shinrata? Yeah, I am, because it's all the same stuff. How do bloody mushrooms go thousands of light years and sprout on another moon in the middle of nowhere? The same mushrooms, the same species. So which is the closest starport, I wonder?
Colony range of Tussock Culture. Scan count is 2.
There we go, more tussocks. Different system. Shall I get off my ship? No, because he poked through the bottom of it. So this planet is done. This exploration trip feels like dragging an anchor around. Because I've got this carrier. I don't need it. If I want to get anywhere fast, this carrier's stuck in bloody space. Two high metal contents left in this system with 204 cartographic value and one biological on them. Shall we see what the biological is? Number 3. Well, I'm thinking of a new goal. I'm thinking of getting in the Cutlass Black, building it up to be the best Cutlass Black. And go and play with that. Because I can walk around inside it. Well, bugger hell. Bugger me. That's a new concept, isn't it? Who'd have thought you could walk around inside ships, except for Hello Games, RSI, and even Bethesda. But we don't need ship interiors, not in this game, because there's loads to do. Fly across the galaxy and look at the same stuff on every fucking planet. Great. And earn money that you can't spend on anything because we've got new types of monies, which are no exchange. I think I need a beer. Right, how many probes? 6 as normal, or 7? There's a big asteroid crater. Or meteor crater, I should say. And what have we got? Bacterium. Guess what? I don't give a damn about bacterium. I'll take the money for discovering a planet and mapping it, but if you want your 5 million first footfall, go for it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind shooting some guides. Everything. I seem to do everything in this game solo. I don't know why. All the people who I knew who played this game, so except for you and your squadron, which a lot of you are on a different timeline to me. Timeline? Time scale. Time zone. Timeline. That's a multiverse, isn't it? Timelines. They're doing something else. Yeah, I could join you on my third account. I'm just a bit pissed off that I'm out here dragging a carrier to Colonia now. I see why. I don't see why I want a carrier. I think they're okay in the bubble where you want to put a base somewhere where you can do stuff and bring your ships, but carriers don't belong exploring. How many probes? 6. That's why I was quite disappointed with Distant Worlds 3. It was just people dragging carriers along.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Bacterium, who gives a damn? Well, basically I want to get to Colonia. There's stuff in the carrier I want to take there, and I just seem to be just fueling it. And I don't have an automatic carrier jump thing, which would be useful in game. So I'm looking at this CATS, which doesn't seem to work. Why can't we have an in-game stuff like I want my carrier to end up there? Doesn't work, you got to do one jump at a time. Oh, I've got plenty of fuel. I've got 6,500 tons of fuel in the hold. But at the moment I'm doing manual jumps. Why? Because it doesn't do more than one jump at a time. So log in, jump the carrier, log out, log in, jump the carrier, log out. And to be honest, it's just a bit shit. Why can't I plot 3 jumps? You know, I've got a bunker with 1,000 tritium in. Why can't I use it all? Hmm. No, I'm afraid the carrier's going to have to go. After all, we don't buy carriers, we rent them. I mean, if I bought it, I'd keep it. But as I rent it, it's not value for money. I want to build up a can do everything Caspian. Got firepower, got jump range, can do everything. It will do. And why can't I put spare weapons and stuff in the cargo hold? And fit it out where I want and when I want. In fact, this trip to Colonia has been okay. I realise I could have been here in one stream rather than doing this slow boat bollocks. Have more fun jumping in the jump into places in the Cobra Mark 5. Felt great. Speeding through space, fueling stars, going, jumping again. Some music in the background instead of going mining rocks, filling it up, doing a jump. Yeah, I could do, but this stupid bloody carrier's in the middle of space somewhere. And if I decommissioned it in Colonia, all my ships that I thought I might need will be there. I don't want to bring them all back. I've looked at the CATS program and it doesn't seem to do much. You've got to combine it with Spanch or something, which I don't have. It should be done in game. And do we need multiple ships to explore? There's only one exploration ship now, and that's the Caspian. The rest of them have been kind of ruined. There used to be that the Caspian was good for getting places, but not good for exo or landing or stuff like that now. Well, Nomad's out. I mean, it's kind of killed exploration ships. Right, I have to go and empty the bilges. I shall be right back. Right, I'm back. Let's have a look at this carrier. Right, Tritium Depot, got 777. I've got 6,500 in the hold. So I've got this stuff which I was bringing to Colonia, this osmium and progenitor cells. Almost got 7,000. Now what I want to do is get the carrier and just jump it to bloody Colonia, jump it back to the bubble and get rid of it. I'm sure these progenitor cells are available in and osmium's available there, but to mine them I'd need to fit out mining gear. And there's only one thing I want in Colonia, which is a Type 5 Merc type fuel scoop. Which I only want for exploring. I want to explore in a ship, not a carrier. I need to look into automatic jump in the carrier, because I've had enough of this doing a few jumps, getting out, mining tritium. I could put more in it, but I've got more services on this stupid carrier than I need. I assumed some people from Discord will be coming, and we could actually fit out mining crews and exploration ships on the carrier, but right, we've got asps, diamondbacks on the carrier available. Outfitting stock, mining tools, limpet controllers, cargo racks, analytic mining utilities, ship utilities, vehicle hangars. Should have just left it off and stuck some more in a hold. Right, what I'm going to do is end the stream here. I'm going out to buy some beer because I haven't had any for 2 weeks and I feel like a pint tonight, and think about what I'm going to do with this half-assed slow trip to Colonia. I do hope there's some sort of carrier auto jumper out there, because carrier's not doing it for me. Even taking my alt out, jumping every 17 to 20 minutes. I could be doing something else. And how hard would it be for FDev to say, okay, you can make those 4 or 5 jumps before you need to refuel, rather than doing 1 at a time. I think that's ridiculous. Anyway, thanks for watching, have a good one. I shall catch you somewhere on the internet.